It's your girl T here, back with the Sunday vid. Yeah, I know you guys are having a beautiful, blessed day because we're tea timers. It's absolutely what we do. Our affirmation of the day is anyone before me is forgotten. Anyone before me is forgotten. When we walk into an SP's life, into a room, into somebody's existence, they forget everyone before us. We're that magnificent. I wanted to go over a few basics with you guys because I know a lot of my viewers are newer to manifestation. So I just wanted to go over some basic things to remind you guys that manifestation doesn't always have to be this complicated thing that people are making it out to be. When we are manifesting, we have always been manifesting since we were a baby. When we were born into the world, the difference from then to now is that we had no conscious beliefs. We were a blank slate. We came out. Our parents are the ones who typically teach us what we believe and don't believe, or what's real and what's not real, or what they usually hand us down a set of beliefs that were given to them and perceptions that they made off of what was going on in their reality. So we have all this knowledge handed down to us from our parents, our caregivers, or whoever raised us, and from teachers, friends, people around us. We soak in our environment. That's why they say from 0 to 7 is your most critical years, because that's when you learn all your core beliefs. You learn your fundamentals, your foundations. That's when they teach us our ABCs. We learn to walk, so on and so forth. After 7, we're still sponges, but it's just that we have a set of beliefs now that we didn't when we were younger, where we think a certain way based on what we've perceived and what has been told to us up until that age of 7. And we grow into an adult, and as an adult we have more collective beliefs that are given to us from whoever is around us, our circumstances surrounding us, what we've been taught, what we've been told, and the majority of us believe that what we see in front of us is our reality. That's when people say our 3D, meaning our three-dimensional reality, which is right in front of us, what we see every day around us, the reality, so to speak. So now we're an adult and we're trying to manifest things consciously, but we go on YouTube, we see all these videos, and there's all these different rules and different applications of what you need to do to consciously manifest, and we get confused. We try a method, it doesn't work. We try a different method, it doesn't work. We ask a billion of our friends, they tell us we're crazy, manifestation isn't a real thing, it's hairy-fairy, and then we do a couple techniques and it doesn't work after a couple days and we say manifestation sucks. Really what we're doing is we are not trusting and believing in the process of manifestation itself, and we're also starting, stopping. What does that lead to? Hot, cold, hot, cold, hot, cold. The ticket here is to try out the various techniques. You could script a new story for yourself and script it every day. You could declare out loud that this is what you're getting and not veer from it. You could some people go to bed with a note under their pillow and they believe that when they wake up the note under the pillow is going to manifest. Or drinking water while you're doing your affirmations, or doing there's a Nikola Tesla method of the 3x3, 9x9, I forget what it's called, but anyways, all of these are techniques. It's not the technique that actually manifests for you, it's your belief in the technique itself, in the fact that you can manifest using this technique. It's your belief behind the technique that is actually manifesting. If we stripped away YouTube and all the different techniques that you're using, you would still be manifesting 24/7 all the time. It would just be when you're consciously manifesting, you're aware that you're using a technique, or you're trying to push for a manifestation, when before you knew you were consciously manifesting, you would just hope and wish for something and focus on it all the time and it would happen. Or you would think of someone and they would call you and you would think it was a coincidence, or you would really try for something and you would put all your attention on it and you would achieve it, like a goal that you set your mind on and you achieved it. Magic happens when you focus your energy on something and you believe consciously that it's going to happen. That's how we override our subconscious beliefs. We put all of our energy into manifesting whatever it is that we want, and we focus our attention on the manifestation actually being there already before it's happened, and then it does take place. That's what people will say living in the end is. It's like if you were trying to get an A in school and you were picturing that you already had the A and you studied and did whatever you had to do, but you knew in your mind that you were going to get an A no matter what, you'd get the A. That's what living in the end is. With the SP, it's the same idea as money, what have you. You have to believe that it's yours before you actually get it. And if you don't believe it, it's fine. That's what we use these techniques for, to put us in the state of belief, where we use an affirmation over and over until it becomes natural for us to think that way. And once we start thinking like that, our brain has to prove to us that it's true. So what we're really doing is convincing ourselves that this is our reality, whether it's money, SP, love, financial, I don't know, school, car, what have you. It's all the same thing. The only difference between all these things that we're trying to manifest is certain things seem harder for us because of the perception and the beliefs that we have behind it. So we pedestalize them. We put them a little bit higher than everything else because we deem it as being harder. But all the manifestations are equally even. It's just the belief behind what we're doing that makes it harder or easier. That's why some of the affirmations we tell you guys to say is love's always been the easiest thing for me to manifest. My SP's always been the easiest thing for me to manifest. Money has always been easy for me. I always have so much money in my wallet, like $1,000 in my wallet at all times. My bank account's always been full. My SP's always sim for me. Whatever it is, these affirmations are just putting you in the feeling of having what you already have before it's tangible in your 3D reality. And when we say 4D reality, we mean fourth dimension, which is our imagination, which is what really creates. When you're visualizing or you're imagining things before they happen and they take place, that's your brain proving to you that it is happening, that it is going on. Because we have what's called an RAS, or reticular activation system, in our mind. When we focus consciously on something over and over, our brain, our reticular activation system, will kick in and it will say, oh, you're focusing on that a lot, let's bring more of that in, it must be important to you. That's why when you're searching for a car and you never saw red cars on the road before, but you're hyper focused on getting a red car, you'll see all the red cars around you because your RAS is kicked in and it's taking notice of red cars because it's suddenly become important to you. Stay on your course. What you want is already there. You're just proving to yourself that it is yours and you have it and you're getting it. When you guys see, a lot of you will say, oh, I'm manifesting an SP and I see people around me that look like them and act like them, but they're not them. That's your brain, your subconscious overwriting your old belief system, and it is imprinting. So that means you're on the right path, and it's whatever people call birds before land. You'll see a lot of times your subconscious will push out what you're seeing through the easiest target. So if that be a stranger looking like your SP or their name showing up all the time, your subconscious is imprinting with what you're focusing on. It's showing you that it's working because your focus is on what you want to manifest and it's on its way. The majority of you are just at the crux of having your manifestation pop and you're giving up and going, it's not working, where is it? Keep going. How long do I keep going? I hear that all the time, T. Until you get your manifestation. You will know. It will feel so natural to you. A lot of the times you won't even feel like affirming or scripting for it anymore because it's so convincing to you that it's already yours. And that's when you'll see the magic happen. Your manifestation will come in and it'll be so natural you'll almost question yourself, like, did that just manifest or was it a coincidence? It's not a coincidence, y'all. It's manifestation. And manifestation is not magic. It's just energy management, shifting your beliefs and shifting where your focus goes. You've always been manifesting. It's not hard. You guys got this. I know you do because you're tea timers. It's just what we do. If y'all have questions about this, ask them below. My coaching program is coming. I promise you. I'm not just saying that. I already have a few notes on it and it's in the works. It should be here any day now. I love y'all, but not as much as you should be loving yourselves. Have a beautiful, blessed Sunday. Bye.